So, Jmac, next activation is apple.
Gotta eat healthy. Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another Bitsbox batrep. I'm joined this time by Nicholls. Say hello, Nicholls. And we're looking at doing a game of Halo Fleet Battles down at local store Wildstorm Games. We're both going to be playing Covenant. Nicholls is doing a more traditional Covenant list, whereas I'm going to be trying out the new CPV Destroyer. I say new, it came out last month. We haven't quite got around to doing it yet. And the ADP Escorts as well, so we'll see how they play and how New Covenant plays against Old Covenant in a red versus blue game. Alright. Fleets. So we'll start with Nicholls' fleets. He's taken Roe Baratami with 1 Zealot, a battle group consisting of an RCS armoured cruiser, a CCS cruiser and a line formation of corvettes. Another one consisting of a reinforced RCS and 2 oblique formations, an ORS cruiser which will function as the flagship for this game, plus 2 line formations, and finally a paired RCS cruiser, which should be quite a tough nut to crack. On my side, I've taken Roe Baratami and the Minister of Etiology. I've had to borrow UNSC dice to put there, with 2 Zealots, a pair of RCS cruisers with a pair of line formations in the battle group for the Covenant brick, a defended CCS with 2 line formations, and a defended CPV with 2 tri-formations of ADPs. So there's a few new units in there, and we'll see how they compare against the good old sturdy RCS cruisers. Okay, so deployment finished. We'll start off with Nicholls' deployment. He's got the paired RCS cruisers loitering behind an asteroid field there on the right flank, and then the rest of his forces are fairly centralised. We've got the ORS cruiser with its formation in the middle, with the RCS and CCS formation on one side, and the reinforced RCS formation on the other side. Facing off against my relatively concentrated formation, I've got the disadvantage in numbers, power and activations by the look of it, so I tried to concentrate my deployment. The defended CCS is somewhat loitering behind an asteroid field here, hoping to use its cloaking and asteroid fields to block fire. The 2 RCS formation is dead ahead, right across from the ORS there, and the defended CPV is loitering behind this gas field, hoping it can try and dodge some shots. So, Nicholls deployed first. We'll see who goes first. I rolled a 1, Nicholls rolled a 4. He's got +1 from his command token, so let me reroll that. 5. So now we both reroll because we're even, but I've used up my Roe Baratami reroll. 2, 1, +1. We're both even. 2. Yep, you win.
There we go. So,
wings phase, and then Nicholls will go first. Wings phase over. Not much has really happened. It's only the first turn, so it made contact. Nicholls is going to activate the paired RCS first and move them up under cover of asteroids. They're too far out to pile it back a bit. They're too far out and there's far too many obstructions to really get a shot off, so that is the end of their activation. Going to activate the Covey brick first. We're going to move. We're going to move a stately 7 inches up, not getting too close to the enemy guns. And the RCS cruisers are going to move up there as well. Now they're going to concentrate their lance fire on the big guy way over there. You can get the shot off. And we're also going to use Baratami's enhanced targeting ability to make that shot +2 firepower, making a tasty firepower 5. So, 20 dice from the 2 lances. Firepower 5 means you get exploding dice, allowing us to reroll skulls. So we are at 14 damage with 3 rerolls so far. I'm gonna spend this dice, which in the bold box means my minister can share it with Baratami, to reroll an additional 2 dice. So, 5 rerolls. Give me an extra 2 damage. So, that is 12, 16 damage on the ORS. So, 16 damage on the ORS. Nicholls is going to roll his defense array dice. He gets 4 dice.
Ooh.
And that's 5. Which knocks it down to 11 damage. Which means I still just about do a pot of damage to the ORS. Just.
Roll for critical.
And it crits. That heretic flagship's getting melted. So that's 1 vulnerable and 1 damage token on the ORS. And now it's Nicholls' activation to make me repent.
Right, I'm going to activate the RCS and the CCS formation. Going to move up. 6, 7, and then we'll follow up with his 6. Which will put us in range of the big guys in the back there.
Okay, so you're going to concentrate lances on them?
Yep, going to try on the right one.
Alright, so this guy
This
here.
one, yep.
And torpedoes on the corvettes?
Yep, and the torpedoes on the corvettes, which are in range.
So
and I'll
there we
spend my 3 dice as well. So
okay, so enhanced targeting on
Yep.
Baratami, who was apparently fighting himself.
So
22 dice of lance. Oh boy.
oh my. So
And this one is also at firepower 5, so 4 rerolls.
yep.
Although you don't have any lightning bolt dice to do a focus attack, so.
No, I don't.
Okay, so that is what? 10, 15, and 17 damage in total. Right. I get a grand total of 2 defense array dice on the RCS cruisers, so that was
Nice.
terrible. Right, 17 damage, right? That is enough to go through 2 layers. So I'm gonna spend both of them just to make sure and see if I can.
Nope.
No, dice aren't with me today. So he takes 2 points of damage and you get 2 rolls for critical.
2 rolls for critical. Nothing.
Nope. But that RCS is already in its last legs. And you've got the plasma torpedoes from the corvettes next.
And the plasma torpedoes. Just at these guys here.
Alright.
Just the 4 dice.
So that is long range,
4.
so
Yeah.
you haven't got firepower 5. I get 4 damage, that's enough, so 3-point defense dice. Yep, so knock it down by 1, which is enough to stop him. And that is the activation for the RCS ECS formation done. Alright, so the Minister's chariot, the CPV, hasn't really got the range to tangle with anyone just yet, so it's gonna move and then turn. And then the little guys, quite nippy at 10 inches, are gonna all hide together in the gas cloud now. Just that I just punched. Not on range to shoot anything, so that is the end of the activation.
So we're going to activate the ORS's battle group next.
The slightly wounded one.
Yep. He's fine.
He's a big boy. He's safe. So move forward at a stately pace.
Yep. We're just going to nuzzle into there. And the ORS is going to be firing his big old lance at the wounded one to finish him off.
Okay.
And the little guys, we're going to focus on this gentleman here.
Alright, and the big guy's plasma cannons are the same?
Yeah, him as well, if he's in range, which
Oh,
he
he's not
isn't.
quite.
No, he's not in range, so... Okay, so Lance first on that.
Right, so he gets a tasty 14 dice.
Aye. This is at firepower 3, due to long range.
Okay. So that is 7 damage, minus 1
Amazing.
for the damage token you've got. So that's 6 damage. Now our plucky little RCS has got a damage track of 4, so you're comfortably killing it. I get 2 defense array dice. That stops it by 3, which is just enough to save the RCS. Oh, that's a Alright, so
these 2 corvettes are now going to fire at the little corvettes over here. So I'll be at firepower 2.
yep, because we're firing cannons at long range at a cloak target.
Yeah.
So any dice count as 1s.
Well,
Firepower 2, so that's only 3
so
damage
that'll be
sadly.
nothing to them.
None. But you've got torps,
Yep.
which get tasty 8 dice.
This will be at firepower 3.
Yep. Because they get a bonus for being misses at long range.
Okay.
And the torpedoes firing afterwards, seeing if they can do some damage. Firepower 3. So that is 2, 3, 4, 6 damage. So I get my point defense first against missile weapons. Knocks down by 2 to 4 damage. And then I get defense arrays of 2 dice, which knocks it down enough to not be able to damage the corvettes. This is going to be a close range knife fight, I think, Covenant on Covenant. And that's the activation of the ORS squadron done. So we're activating the defended CCS next, which is going to turn, burn up there, and its little corvette buddies are going to start traversing the asteroid field. We're going to try a cheeky long range plasma lance shot against the ORS. We're not quite in arc with the plasma torpedoes, I think. Oh, actually, nope. We are in arc. So the plasma torpedoes for everyone will go against these corvettes, and then the cannons for the 2 corvettes. Oh, nope, one's short. So only 1 corvette will follow up with cannon against those corvettes there. So lance first. 12 dice from a CCS cruiser. I get a long range against a cloaked target, means I'm only at firepower 2, so I probably won't be able to do anything with it. Yeah, I'd forgotten it was cloaked. So that is only 5 damage, and I've got no way of re-rolling those, so that is the lance done. Oh, the plasma torpedoes next. The corvette's dealing with cloaking, so they're firepower 3. So those 2s do count as 2s. No re-rolls. But the CCS is dealing with elusive on top of that, so he's at firepower 2. So he contributes a grand total of 1 damage. Now that's 7 damage against the corvettes. They get 3 point defense dice.
Ooh.
Which knocks down 2 damage, bring it down to 5. And then they get 2 defense array dice, which knocks it down by 1, leaving 4 damage, which is enough to damage them.
Oh.
And let's see if they get a crit. Nope. That's a point of damage on the corvettes. And let's see, actually, cannons at long range, I'd get 3 dice at -2 firepower because long range and cloaking. They could get 1 damage maximum each at firepower 2, and he's got damage track of 4, so I can't possibly damage him with dice.
Oh.
So that's the activation over for this defended CCS.
Okay, just going to activate this battle group, and we're just going to shuffle up at half speed and await them to pierce through the gas cloud.
They are awaited.
Waited in Valhalla. And that's them moved and done.
Alright, so that is the end of that turn. A quick recap. We're finding that Covenant versus Covenant is quite bloodless in the early rounds. Well, I say that. There's a little bit of damage here and there. Nicholls, you can try and roll to repair the ORS, by the way.
I can.
1 or 2, that vulnerable marker will go away. There we go. So he is no longer emotionally vulnerable. But yeah, the combination of being -1 at long range to firepower, cloaking, elusive, and then you had terrain on top of that, there's not much chance to actually damage anything. Plus the hard damage tracks and defense rays on top of that. Now, neither of us has lost any units, so neither of us gained any points for that. Plus each of us has some sort of foothold on each side of the board. So overall we haven't lost any sector control. And both our flagships, my defended CCS and Nicholls' ORS, are both operational. So we'll see what happens in turn 2, and hopefully more stuff starts dying. So rolling initiative, I've got +3, ignore the Spartan helmet, that's borrowed dice. So I get +3, so I've got 9, you've got 4, even if you re-rolled it, you couldn't.
Hear you.
Nah.
Nope.
So I'm going to be activating first, and we'll just quickly do the wings phase. So, I'm going to activate this group first. We're going to move the Corvettes up there. Nice and brave. And the RCSs are going to move gently up. Nudge these silly bombers out of the way. So, the RCS... just hit the camera. The RCSs are going to concentrate their lance fire on that big guy. They're also going to put their plasma cannon into him. And then these two guys are going to put cannon and torpedo into these guys, who my bombers thankfully managed to do a little bit of damage to during the wings phase. Otherwise the wings phase is quite uneventful. I'm also going to burn 3 lightning bolt dice to do enhanced targeting on Robar Tommy. So these 20 lance dice are now... Oh, they're all over the place. These are now at firepower 5. So, 2. So that is 7, 8, 10. Only 1 reroll. Yep. 11 damage on the big guy there. So you get defensory dice, 4 of them. No longer vulnerable. So you start 1 damage, bring it down to 10 damage, which is enough. If you want, you can...
I can, can't I? So I'll burn one of my little...
Just 1?
Shields.
So that lets you reroll 1 dice. Nope. So he takes a point of damage. No vulnerable, but he is damaged. And then we'll have plasma cannons following up. Alright, so cannons from these guys at that. We're at -2 firepower because of long range and cloaking, so 2 scatters 1s. However, that is 3 damage against your vulnerable wounded Corvettes. So they get 2 defensory dice.
Great.
So you've got 2 armor, so you need to stop 2. I'm guessing you don't want to.
I shan't bother.
Nah. So that is those guys dead. The torpedoes from the same Corvettes fizzle. And then we have the cannons from the RCS cruisers against big guy here. 16 dice at firepower 2 because of long range and cloaking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -2 for damage there. Gives us 5 damage on the cruiser. You get defense raise.
4.
Yep.
Oh God.
They're all over the place. Yep, so you stop that
just
by 1, just enough to save the ORS. So, that's that activation done.
So, going to activate my ORS before he gets completely destroyed. Just moving up and then moving. These guys to there, so we're all within short range of the big guys.
Right in my face.
Yep. So the lance first at the unwounded one here.
Okay, so that is in short range now.
Yep.
It's within 18 inches, so at firepower 5.
Ooh. So that is also 4 rerolls,
yep,
which
perfect.
include skulls as well. Just an extra.
So -1, -2 for damage. Not that I think it matters much. That leaves. Oh, that was a 2. That was a 2. Come on, where are you? There you are. So that is 8, 10, 14 damage. The RCS has got a damage track of 9 and 8. So 2 defense ray dice.
Oh.
2 explodes. 4 knocks it down to 10. But even on the best possible dice roll, that's still enough to go through one layer. So, crit.
Roll for crit. No crit.
Alright. And we've got 13. Hit 13 plasma cannon dice against the same target.
At this guy.
Oh, sorry, against the other guy, isn't it?
Yep.
Now these are at firepower 3 because we're at long range.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -2 for damage.
Yep.
Oh, actually, yep, 7. So 5. And again, the wounded guy gets 2 defense ray dice, knocks it down to 4 damage. I have no dice to save him, so the RCS cruiser is dead.
Just.
Boom. So, and then their torpedoes fizzle.
Their torpedoes as well.
And that is a point of damage on that. Got that. So, that was a pretty ruthless activation from the ORS crew. Probably some well-deserved vengeance on my part. I think I'll be activating the Ministers group next. Okay, so the Ministers formation, the defended CPV, that's going to roll up. And his little minnows are going to follow.
Oh.
Like little deep sea creatures, aren't they? I love these models. So, we only get torps and beam. So, the CPV is going to target his beam at these guys. The little minnows are going to do likewise and target their plasma torpedoes in short range at him. And the big guy is going to go all out and he's going to try and torpedo the big old cruiser to death. So, we'll start with the plasma beam. This is the only valid target in range, so we'll get 1 attack at 9 dice. Firepower 4 because it's 5 minus elusive. So that's 4 damage. You get 2 defense ray dice, Nicholls.
Oh my.
So that's a point of damage on the little corvettes there.
Roll for crit.
With crit?
Oh.
Oh, that's going to be painful when the minnows fire. I mean the ADPs. They get 6 dice each. 12 dice, short range of plasma torps. So that is a tasty 6 dice. You get 3 dice of point defense. Okay.
Nice.
And 2 dice of defense arrays.
Oh, wow.
The dead, he's dead. Wow, they're ruthless little buggers, aren't they?
Oh.
And then finally, the CPV itself firing a ridiculous 16 with the defended variant.
Oh,
16
good.
plasma torpedo dice, a big guy here. We're -1 firepower because you're cloaked.
You only need to get 5.
Firepower 3. I only needed to get 5. 4, 8, 10 damage. Right. You get a point defense of...
I think it's 5 or 6.
I've got 5. Just grab the card and have a look.
Nope.
Haven't used one of these in a while, so point defense of 5.
So.
Ooh, pretty good. And that explodes. So you knock down 4, knocking it down to 6 damage, and defense arrays.
Of 4 as well.
Yep. Alright, so that quite neatly knocks down to 2 damage, meaning that my plasma torpedo assassination attempt failed.
Good.
Activation over.
So the next battle group will activate, spin on the spot, and power forward. No, well.
Or doing a wicked skid.
To there. And the only thing I'm in range of is this fine gentleman here.
Yep.
I will be at firepower 2.
Because of long range and cloaking on the defended variant.
Oh, good.
So, healthy handful of dice.
2s will count as 1s.
So, you need to get 8 damage. Which I think you might have just about got. 6 damage.
Tell you what I could have done, I could have popped my ability, but hey, guess what?
Oh, you could have actually, you could have popped your enhanced targeting.
But hey. So,
Save it for a rainy day.
7.
6 damage, 8 armour. It's not
Not
enough, I'm afraid. And he's not really in range to fire anything else, is he?
I can, well.
Yeah. Well, activation over for the paired RCS. So, last battle group of mine to activate. they're gonna gently glide through the asteroid field. Just get your bombs out of the way.
Oh.
Just nudge them over so I can place the base. There we go. And then the cruiser is going to move forward at a gentle 4 inches and end up there. And you know, once more with feeling, we're going to concentrate cannon, torp and lance at the big guy. Starting with the lance from the cruiser. Firepower 2. 12 dice. Netting us a nice 7 damage. You get defense arrays.
So, 5 defense arrays.
4 defense arrays.
Pause? Oh yeah.
5 defense, you got 5. What? Nope. Okay. So, yeah. Completely failed in that regard. The torpedoes, we've got 7 from the defender variant and 4 from both line formations. So just dealing with cloaking here, we're firepower 3. So 6 and 9 damage. You get 5-point defense dice. And that explodes. So that is down to 6 damage, and then you get 4 defensive dice. Knock you down by 1, leaving you on 5 damage, which is enough to kill you. So you got 1.
Definitely going to spend that.
Which lets you reroll 1 dice.
Oh!
Come on.
Yeah.
Yep, knocks it down to 4 damage, and yeah, your last damage track is 5.
Still hanging in there.
And I've just got the cannons left. So, yeah, just double check we're all in range. So, big guy gets 9 cannon dice, because the ADPs don't boost your cannon dice. So, 9 for him, and 6 for the little guys. Long range, we're at firepower 2, because long range and cloaking. So, wow, I don't think that's even enough. 2, 3, 4. No, it's not enough.
Nice. See what you could have done.
Brilliant!
You could have used your dice over there.
I couldn't, because they're already used up.
Are they? Oh!
Yeah.
Well then.
Oh, it's just a terrible situation. But that's that activation done.
So, next battle group to activate. Gonna move 9 inches up to there in a straight line. Gonna move slightly, get behind him. And this is just gonna follow suit right up to there. So we're in nice short range
Yeah,
of
very
the
short range.
CPV of Destroyer. So everything,
pumping everything in.
everything's going into it. So the 10 lance into this gentleman, firepower 5. Oh.
Yeah.
Well then, that's nothing.
Just brush those dice away.
This is awkward.
So, the big stack of plasma cannon dice then?
Yep, big stack of plasma cannon dice next. Firepower 5. It's better.
No, it's not. That's terrible. Horrible. Oh, God.
Oh, it just keeps going.
So you've got 4 rerolls, 3 dice.
Oh, well.
And 1 more reroll.
Sweet.
Yay! So how much is that in total?
Many. That is a number.
That is, well, you've got 10 in 2s there alone, and then 15, 20, 21. Oh, god damn. 21 damage.
Oh my.
Now that is actually enough. Oh wait, no it's not. 8, 6, 6, 20. Oh, that is enough to kill it outright. So,
Better be hot on those defensive rays, Jmac.
3 reroll. Okay, so knock it down by 3, which knocks down to 18. 8, 6, 6. Yep, so it's enough to go through 2 layers, but not the last.
So, 2
Good
criticals.
dice. Nope.
Nope.
But that is still 2 damage tokens. And finally, the plasma torpedoes.
Yes.
So we'll just brush this mountain of dice out of the way.
And
They sort of came out of nowhere, didn't they?
yep. So
Firepower 5 again.
torps. That's not good. Well then,
Oh, you got another one there.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
That's it. Well, because otherwise I won't get to use this, I get 6-point defense from big guy here, plus 2 from every ADP within his battle group.
Good.
I guarantee it though. Yeah! I was hoping you'd roll harder so that wouldn't feel so, I could actually...
Irrelevant.
Yeah. So I could demonstrate that rule better. But no. You had to save the good dice for the plasma can, didn't you? That ship is pretty much crippled. And that is the activation for the reinforced RCS done.
So my last. Going to mosey on forward. Then 7 to there, and then 8. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they picked up by the cruiser there.
Yeah. So, and the Lancers are going to go with the LCS,
Alright, so.
which I'm also popping my ability. So, all those 3.
targeting.
Yep. Doesn't need it for this bit, but for what I'll do later, I will.
Alright, so that'll be for the plasma cannons against the CPV there?
Yep. And the torps against these little guys.
Okay, so your lance.
Yep, my Lance first on the RCS, so firepower 5.
Firepower 3 because you're. Are you? Oh wait, you're.
No, I'm in short range.
You're definitely in short range actually. Ruthless.
So, that is 1 reroll.
So
Good.
that is 4, 7 damage. It's not enough.
Not enough.
You need 8.
Well then. Okay. Oh, I meant to roll these as well.
Oh, you've.
I've separated them off, just in case.
Oh, so CCS lance on top of that then?
Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering why you separate them into 2 piles if you're going to go for
Just in
piles.
case.
So 2 rerolls.
Oh,
1 and a 2, which gives you another reroll.
good.
So in total that is now 8, 10, 5, 16 damage, which is probably enough to comfortably kill him. Actually, yeah, 8 plus 4, 12, yeah, and even if I rolled double 2s, it would still be able to kill it, which I did it again, and it still died, didn't it? I think my dice like saving the really good rolls for when it would be utterly meaningless to save stuff anyway. RCS
Yes.
cruisers both down. Almost lost the mic there.
So, now it's just the cannons into the destroyer.
Alright, and you pop Bro Baratime's ability so that you can do this firepower 4, ignoring
Yes.
cloaking and long range basically.
So, did them over here for you. So, oh,
That wasn't a strong roll actually, considering the amount of dice you had.
doesn't need to be. You're weakened. Yeah.
So that is 9 damage.
Yes. Against.
I have a damage track of
6.
6. And I get 4 plus 2. Do I get any rerolls? No, I haven't got any rerolls. So 1 reroll on 2.
No! Stop it!
And then 1
No!
knocks it down by 5. Down to 4. That's not enough to damage my tough little CPV there. And you get torpedoes next against
Yep, torpedoes against the little fishies, essentially.
the minnows.
The minnows.
4 dice, you're at firepower 5, so that is. Yep, that's 2 rerolls.
Oh, well.
7 damage. So 2-point defense dice. Now it's 6 damage. 2 defense ray dice. Now it's.
What, really?
Now it's 2 damage.
Well then.
A damage track of 3. activation over. So, end of turn. It's started to get bloody. I think next turn is when the knife fight truly begins. Just a couple of upkeep things. I'm going to pop carrier action and just pop little flight bombers within 8 inches of that. We've got no vulnerables to repair. Both of us have some sort of foothold on each side of the board, so no sector control. And both flagships are still operational, despite my best efforts. On terms of points, Nicholls has 4 points from killing my 2 RCS cruisers, and I have a giant blank space where all the stuff I'd like to kill with Nicholls is. Oh wait, there's 2 corvettes there. You've been hiding them over there. Okay, he's been trying to withhold points from me. So I've got 2 points worth of kills. Nicholls has got 4. So Nicholls is leading on 4-2, and we're playing to 15 points. So we'll see if next turn hopefully means I can get some more kills in there. Right, one thing I forgot. My guy's currently floating in cold dark void, so I've got 3 guys there. They're all dead.
Good.
I've got group 3 guys there. Oh, one dice is on the floor. One of them survives in order to float aimlessly around, because if I board one of the ships, he'll just displace another boarding craft. It's a shame you can't like emergency board something. They just sort of float around in the void and inevitably die. You might as well just destroy them with the ship. Okay, now initiative roll off. Nicholls has got +1 on his initiative, 1 command token, whereas the tasty pull I've got from the minister means I've got +3.
Yeah.
So I rolled 6. You rolled 2. You can
good.
use Tommy's reroll if you want.
I can. Good.
You rolled 2.
Well.
So I'm activating first. So I'm going to activate the minister's battle group first. They're going to scoot forward. They're going to scoot forward right into the heart of the enemy.
Into the jaws of death.
I keep hitting stuff. We're so close now. And they're going to turn. So the minnows are going to concentrate plasma torpedoes forward. The CPV is going to sweep this battle group with his beam, targeting all 3 elements. And then he is going to pump his 16 plasma torpedo dice at short range into this guy.
Oh.
So the beam first against the closest target at firepower 4. So that is 4 damage. You get 2 defense arrays. So that's enough to stop the damage getting through. Against the second corvette. Oh, that looks like a reroll sign there. So that is 7 with 2 rerolls. Okay, so 7 damage against the middle one.
Oh, good. Oh.
So that goes through 2 layers.
Bye.
No crit though. And then I doubt this is going to do much, but against the RCS, 9 dice at firepower 5. Because you're not elusive, you are a big ship. 6 damage, nowhere near enough. But I got 2 damage against the middle one. So I'll just pop tokens on him. The little minnows at short range against the ORS were at firepower 5. So, oh god, my dice aren't great today, are they? 7. That's not even. Oh, it's just about enough actually.
Yeah, that's enough.
You get 5-point defense dice. So you knock it down by 3, which is enough to stop it mattering. And then 16 torpedo dice at short range against the RCS defended, or reinforced rather. So 1, 2, 3. So that is 11 damage with 4 rerolls. I'm going to spend. Am I going to spend? No, I'm not going to spend them. Orders. So that's 14 and another reroll. So there we are. 14 damage. How many point defense dice did your support or RCS get?
Support. It's reinforced armored cruiser.
Oh, it's reinforced armored cruiser.
So I will get 6.
6. So there's 6 dice there. So that knocks down 3 with a reroll. 4. Knock it down to 10. Alright, and then you get defense arrays of how many?
I think I get 3 for the reinforced. No, I get 4.
Oh wow.
Jmac!
So much stronger.
Oh,
5.
especially with them rolls.
Alright, so that is
I'll get that reaction. Alas, poor Jmac.
I'm gonna board you.
No, wait!
I'm gonna board Mr. Zealot here.
Oh.
So, you can choose to make point defense against either one of the Zealots or the scrubs no one cares about.
Zealot.
Alright, so
I've already forgotten. 6. Point defense.
double check.
Yep, 6.
6. Healthy amount of dice. So you do how much damage? With a reroll as well, remember? 3.
It's just 3.
Just 3, that's not enough to hurt a Zealot. So he is aboard.
No.
Him and his other buddy Zealot. And that is that activation over.
So my first activation, just gonna power up to there. Oh, snuggle. Oh.
The rest is all on his lonesome now.
He's now gonna lance this guy. He's now within short range, and he's gonna cannon this guy. See if one can't finish him off.
We'll see. We'll see. So you're gonna go for the lance first?
Yep, lance first, as always. 5 health, 5. Ooh. It's not good. Not good at all. Oh, and 1. Oh, no. That is not
3
good.
and -2 for damage as well.
-2 for damage.
Not nearly enough to
No,
hurt
not
the
nearly enough to hurt him.
CCS.
But
You got 10 dice against this guy here.
cannons. 5
Also
power 5
power
also.
5.
2 rerolls.
Yep. Oh, another reroll. Nope. There's a dice in there as well.
Ooh. That should do
So
it.
that is -2
Oh.
for 8. I get 4 defense arrays.
Oh!
I am going to use
No, don't do it.
1 from him and borrow 1 from the minister to reroll 2 defense dice because I need to.
Please get nothing. 2! Oh, no!
For reroll,
Not like this.
3. That's enough. So that knocks down to 5. Insufficient damage to hurt the minister who continues tanking on.
Good.
Activation over. So, the command battle group gonna move gently forward. Those corvettes gonna have to overshoot to there. And then the commander himself, the flagship, is gonna move gently forward. We are going to lance the target. We are going to cannon the target. And then we're going to torpedo those guys.
Oh. Good guys.
So, a lance at firepower 5. Because if you're in short range, then I am in short range. So that is 6 damage. I'm going to reroll 2 dice.
Ooh.
Ooh, well, 7 damage. You get 4 defense arrays.
Indeed I do.
6 damage is enough to kill it. Do you have any rerolls?
Yes, I do. I'm going to spend my lightning a bolt.
Yes!
Well then.
Finally!
She's going down, Captain.
That is 7 points to me.
Yeah.
So, obviously the cannons fizzle,
Yep.
but we get
Yes, they do.
torpedo dice against those poor corvettes.
No.
So, my corvette's in short range, getting 5, 6 damage.
Good lord.
The CCS, which I think might actually be in short range. Yep. So it's a firepower 4 because you're elusive. But well, that is a tasty 10, 13 damage. you get 3 point defense.
Point defense.
1. 12 damage. 2 defense raise.
And defense raise. Nothing. Just nothing.
Oh no! It's still there. Right. So the commander's made his presence felt.
Good. So, just these guys. Just to activate. So we're going to try and shuffle around here in such a way not to bump into anything.
This is now a game of close manoeuvring and shivving each other.
Which will put us in short range of that with our lance and short range of that in our cannons.
All right. So
Again.
it's the lance first, isn't it?
Yes, lance first.
22 dice.
Delicious.
Sweet Mary.
So, yep, 5 out of 5 as well.
Go.
Poor guy.
I have faith. My faith is my shield. Also my defense raise.
Ow. So,
A little battle group gets a lot of lance dice, doesn't it?
yeah,
It's just
all of them do.
so that is 4 rerolls on you, sir.
Yes.
Another one.
Yes.
So that is 10. So that is 21 damage on that poor defended CCS.
Make them repent.
Which gets. I looked at the RCS there and it says 3 defense raise. I went, what? No, 5 defense rate dice. I think I might just be able to. No. Knocks it down by 1 to 20. Oh my god. I haven't got any dice to reroll it either. That is literally exactly enough to kill it outright.
Dad!
That is 7 points to you. Because it's the
In
flagship.
one fell swoop.
I need a tougher flagship.
You need
Right.
ships, you need to go big or go home.
Alright, and then you've got the cannons against the CPV.
So, now we'll do the cannons against this big ship here.
No, you won't.
No?
I'm going to use the Minister's special ability, which I've been holding back on this entire game. I'm going to use Protect the Minister for 2 command icons, which means I will redirect your attack to one of those poor ADP formations.
Well then.
So they're going to take 17 dice at firepower 4 because they're elusive.
Oh.
But, yep. Wow.
That was not good.
They might actually survive this.
Don't be silly.
6, 8. 8 damage, they will. You need 9 to kill them.
Well then.
2 defense rate dice. Okay, but roll both crit. Roll 2 crits for the damage. I really wanted you to double crit them just to show the minister just threw them under the bus. But, stick 2 tokens on them. But, yep.
Well then.
There we go. And that is the. These are like a real line breaker now, aren't they?
Yep.
All I've got left is the minister and a bunch of small ships that aren't going to achieve much. Oh well. Activation over. Right, so I'm activating what's left of the RCS brick. So we're going to turn and scoot and turn so we can try and get some targets in arc. And ooh, that's literally the only place I can really go here, isn't it? There. We're going to yeah. We're going to cannon this guy and torp this guy and cannon this guy.
Oh.
So torpedoes first. We're easily in short range, I think. Yep, that's the cannons, so the torp is slightly longer. So firepower 5. 3 damage on the torps. You get 3 point defense. Yeah.
That's
And the cannons.
Oh.
4 damage with a reroll. 4 damage. Again, you get 2 point defense dice. Yay! I did no damage. With no crit.
No crit.
Chipping away at you. Right.
So, I'm going to activate my Covenant Penitent paired cruisers, or RCSs. Just going to move up straight to there, and we're going to finish off
Join
this.
the big old crush.
Going to sort out this upstart. So, I'm in short range. So
surely you realise killing a prophet makes you a heretic.
Yeah. So, in firepower 5.
Yep, because my cloaking doesn't take effect if you're in short range.
Oh no. That's bad.
6 damage. Okay, I get 4 defense array dice, and if I get 1 success, I save it. I was expecting that to flunk there, but yeah, just 1 success.
Okay. So, plan B.
That's the cannon.
Cannons are going at it as well. So.
Are you in short range with cannon?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's going to be tough. Nope.
No,
so
I'm not.
-2 firepower. Because cloaking.
So, any 2s will count as 1s for this one.
Yep.
Better. Somehow. No.
So that is 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's 5, 10 damage. Okay. So I stop 3. Come on. 4. Knocks it down to 6.
Haha!
Which kills. I feel pretty sure that's lost me the game now. That is 4 points for the ship itself, plus. Where's Minister? How many points do I get for him dying? How many points do you get for him dying? Oh, yep. 4 points for killing the Minister. So that's 8 points in that one fell swoop. I think Nicholls has just smashed it. Right. And you've just got that's activation, that one's done. You just got that one left to sort of mop up a few corvettes and escorts.
So I'm now going to activate my last battle group. We're just going to...
They're just on mop up duty really, aren't they?
Yeah, we're just going to spin, move up, then spin again. So we're in arc. Well, yeah, so spin and then boop. And this guy will just have to vision up behind, turn. Ooh.
Right, so how are you going to start mopping up my fleet?
So, first things first, the lance from this is going into these corvettes.
Alright, and the torpedoes and cannons?
The cannons will all go into this guy, and the torps should, in theory, finish that guy off.
Ooh, I don't doubt it.
So, the lance first into the corvettes, which you're elusive, and I am in short range.
You're in short range.
Yeah.
Yeah, so elusive, you're firepower 4, because you would be 5. But... 5
damage.
2 defense arrays.
Well then.
2 damage.
That stops that.
I can roll when I need to.
Now it's the cannons. This will be the cannons for the fortified RCS.
Alright, so aren't they all concentrating on the...
They're all concentrating on these little minnows.
Alright, this guy's at firepower 4.
Okay.
A healthy complement of those. 6 damage, and then you can add the...
And then I've got the corvettes to add their dice to it, which will be at 5.
5, because it's elusive.
Oh, good. Oh, I still have a 2. And a couple of 1s hanging about.
So that is 5. Yeah, that's 10, 12 damage.
12 damage.
12 damage. Well, is it against these ones?
They're against these ones.
Okay. I can save it if I rolled 2 2s. 2 and a scalp. No, they're very gone.
Good.
And then the torps.
And then it's just the torps to finish off these guys. So.
Oh, and you got torps and big guy as well. But do these ones first. So 6.
Oh.
So that is firepower 5. So. Oh, and. So that is 7. And then you've got 7 dice from the reinforced RCS.
Oops, sorry, planet. Oh, yeah. That's it.
2. So 4, 7, 9.
You can do it. I
2 point
believe.
defense.
No.
8. 7. Yep, they're very dead.
And they're dead.
Boom. So, activation over, and I think that's pretty much my fleet that's over. So, resolving the boarding parties aboard the RCS reinforced version. Seeing if I can get a nice explosion off and do some damage to Nicholls' fleet before I make defeat. I've got 2 zealots and a boarding craft aboard, so that's 8 dice.
Ooh.
So that's 4, 7, or 2 rerolls. So that's 9. That's not bad. Nicholls gets 9 because he's got a security detail of 6 and he's popped one of his zealots into the fight. So, you get 4. I have beaten you by at least double. So I get +4 on chart. I don't get +1 from assault specialist because you have an assault specialist in the fight. But 2d6 add 4. 4, 9, 13.
Oh my.
Is a critical core breach.
Oh! Boom!
So that's a consolation prize for me, and we'll we'll resolve that in a sec. So the RCS reinforced cruiser has gone up in flames. Now it just about misses this corvette squadron here, but the explosion encompasses these 2 squadrons and this one here. So, Nicholls, if you would like to roll against my corvettes,
Yay!
the RCS is a combined damage track of 23, so that's 23 dice, upper power 5, which is ridiculous.
What was that? Don't count. I knocked it.
And that's 2 rerolls. So that is 4, 8, 10, 15 damage against the corvettes. I get 2 defense dice.
Nailed it.
4. So that brings it down to 11, which means... Oh no, they're still dead.
Nope.
No. Right. So 23 dice, because if you take the camera, because I can't actually hold this and the camera at the same time.
Thank you.
So against the ones with 2 wounds,
Oh, I just
here.
get the lead out of the way.
Yeah. 23 dice of damage. I've got to do 3.
3. Are they dead?
They might be dead. Possibly. That's 12 damage with 3 rerolls. 15 damage. Would you like to roll your 2 defense dice?
Yeah!
Yeah, they take 13 damage.
Oh my.
And the other one?
Next ones?
Oh god, it's even worse.
Oh.
8, 10, 15, 16 with 4 rerolls. 17 damage.
2 defense dice. Yes! Oh.
Alright. You've got 1 zealot in the fight, I've got 2. My 2 zealots. Oh. Both make it. Whereas your zealot does not. So that I don't think that's recouped the game for me, but I think it's helped me save some face. So it was a slow battle to begin with, but the last 2 turns, especially the turn just gone, got very brutal with a short range knife fight in the middle here that I came out of extremely blooded. Nicholls has just got a presence on this side of the board. Well, we'll give him that. I don't know if it counts the centre base or the base itself, so we'll say it counts the base. Looking at the board state, I think it's pretty clear he's won, but we'll see if that matches the points. So, Nicholls has an additional point for sector control. He's had that for 2 turns in a row, so that's 2 points. 2 RCS cruisers gives another 4 for 6 points. Plus my flagship, which was 7 points, gives him 13. This battle group here is a total of 6 points for 19, plus the minister for another 4. That is 23 points. Plus as a battle group, 24. Now, of Nicholls, I've taken 1 battle group. So that's 1. 1 plus 7 plus 1, so that's 9. Plus battle groups, so that's 10, 11 total. 1, 4, 1 plus battle group, that is 7, so 18, 19. So, it's beating me by 19 to 23, isn't it?
24.
24, okay, you beat me by 5 points, which I think is a major victory if I remember rightly. And I think it goes without saying that I got pretty trashed. Very short range fight on Covenant. Very brutal, especially. Oh, actually, there's another Corvette squadron here, so Nicholls has actually got 26 points. Oh. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you for the game.
Thank you, Jmac.
Short and brutal. And, well, we'll have to try UNSC versus UNSC sometime, see how that compares. But Covenant versus Covenant was pretty fun. If a bit short.
I like it.